Just keep the camera rather on me. Because, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. Welcome to the KFKulture's YouTube channel. This is KFKulture The Podcast. With me, your boy, young Weezo. We back. Don't ask. Life happened. But we here. Also, the podcast that focuses on giving exposure to artists, Cape Town artists, but not any artists, but actual artists. And we have an actual artist in the building.
In the building.
I-
Yeah, I'm in the building.
And he's a motivational speaker. He's a songwriter, maybe ghostwriter as well. Rapper.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's a singer though, but no, he's a singer.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Oh,
But I could do it with a nice price.
and with auto-tune.
Yeah,
No,
with
it's
a good
okay.
attitude, obviously.
Government name what? Olani.
Ooh,
Am I saying it wrong?
Nailed it. Yeah, Kolan, you said.
And your surname?
Shaza.
Shaza.
Yeah.
Did I say that right? Because
Yeah,
I know
you
like
said
some
it
people
right.
like
You said it
sometimes
right.
it's like
Yeah, that's right. Shaza.
And also his Facebook bio says he's like one of the best in Kailicha. I'm not sure. I'm just like
Yeah, I am one of the best out of Cape Town. I'm one of the best. That's the most definite.
I think I covered the intro. I think I covered the intro.
Yeah.
And he's making waves. He's making waves. I always joke and stuff like that, but it's an honor to have you here.
Yeah.
We always joking, but I appreciate you coming. We scheduled a few times, but sometimes didn't work out.
And we had to reschedule. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. I hate things. Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for coming through.
Yeah.
And for Styles also in the back. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, one
Shout
time.
out.
Yeah. Style. Yeah.
Okay, so first question.
Oh,
Well, not question, but just like conversation. I don't like calling it like an interview, more like we're having conversation, like we always have.
Yo,
And then
and
it
those
goes, like-
conversations
like-
prolong. Yo.
Yeah. But yeah, we can try to push it before load shedding, because we're still having that problems. You told me before you came, like, you guys don't even have load shedding. I'm like,
Township issues, Nashai. I'm from the suburbs. I don't know load shedding and all these things that you guys go through.
First question.
Aye.
Give us some background about yourself, because I'm sure there's some people that don't know who you are, and there's some people who know you, or some people that just came now on the the train.
Oh, yeah. The name is ProX. I grew up in Kailicha, born and raised in Kailicha. Grew up in Kailicha, and I started off as a poet though. I used to secretly write poems. Whenever I feel some type of way, I'll just go write it down as a poem. And it so happened around 2006, this other classmate of mine found that book I used to write in. So we used to randomly just do beats in school, man, just jam, like sort of like a jam session. So this guy found this book.
How did he find it though? Isn't supposed to be a
It
secret
was in
though.
my school bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So he just pulled it out and he was like, yo, what is this? Are you a rapper? Then he just went through one of my poems.
Yeah.
But then he did it on beat. And he nailed it so much. I was like, you know what? I could actually turn these poems into raps.
Damn, I can turn this paper into paper.
So yeah, and that's how I started having more interest into rapping. And I used to listen to Western hip hop a lot. Your 50 Cent, G Unit, the whole Eminem and whatsoever. Whoever was hot back then. So I used to listen to a lot of those, and I used to write, obviously, the lyric. I used to write mostly in that Western style. So I used to rap in that Western style kind of form. And as time went on, when I moved from where I used to stay, which was in Harare, not Harare is in Zimbabwe, but Harare is in there in Kailicha. Then when I moved to Site B, and another friend of mine who I met introduced me to Xhosa rap. Sorry, man. My English is not that. It's not higher grade. But yeah, he introduced me into Xhosa rap. And there were a lot of artists back then who were hot and happening on the streets of Kailicha. And as well as Kukuletu and other, locations. So they were rapping in Xhosa. So they were rapping in Vernac, if I can put it like that. So he introduced me to that. And that's how I also got to fall in love with rapping in Xhosa. And then I started writing in Xhosa.
Is it easy to write in Xhosa?
It's easy when you speak the language, if you know and understand the language. Very easy. So yeah, and that's how I got to get into this, and the rest is history, man.
Okay, now the other thing is you were performing yesterday?
Yeah, in Stellenbosch, yeah.
Okay. How was that?
Load shedding happened. But regardless of the load shedding, what I love about art, and when you have a show and you are surrounded by people who love art, sometimes things like that you don't really, how can I put it? They don't really hit home, or they don't really hit hard, because we actually forgot that there was load shedding. That's how dope the show was, because the show went on. The whole show was a cappella. We did the whole show with no beats, and it was dope, and we had poets in there, and it was nice. Like, people did not want to go home. It was nice.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then how long was that show?
Pretty much the whole night.
Yo.
Pretty much the whole night, yeah.
Damn.
That was nice.
Other thing. What and who is Naked Mind?
Oh, Naked Mind is the crew that I joined around 2008.
And you still...
Remember when I said I got introduced into Xhosa rapping and whatnot?
Yes.
So there were guys that already formed the crew in Side B, and they were called Naked Mind. And there's Pizzo, there was Slash Mind, there was Madness. There's 3 guys. So when I started rapping around Kailicha, then they got to hear some of my raps. I used to rap a cappella. I did not have beats and whatnot. So in every show I used to go to, I would just go in and just rap a cappella, because I did not have beats. So they probably kind of discovered me there, So they used to see me perform, and they used to see how the crowd reacted to my rhymes, basically. And one of these days they were like, man, we need to hear more of your music. So can we just work with you? So they basically offered a recording session, if I can put it like that. Yeah. And then as much as I spent more time with them, before I knew it, they were like, yeah, become part of the crew, man. We would love to have you as part of the crew.
Yeah.
And yeah, we did that. And I became part of the crew, which was Naked Mind. It was one of the biggest crews.
I was going to say now, yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the biggest crews out of Cape Town.
I have a question, though. There's a song I saw, what's it called? Definition.
Yeah.
Yeah, what were you?
Naked Mind, it's yeah.
But why were you guys in the bathroom, though? I saw you were like doing your verse and then you closed the bathroom. Though I was like, yeah, what?
Flip. During the making of that music video, I remember we were in Lookout Hill. This one of our crew members, who Slash Mind, he just started off in filming.
Okay.
So he was like, hey guys, I want to try out shooting a music video for us.
Okay.
So we are performing in Lookout Hill. It's a DA rally. So he was just like, yeah, let's find a place to shoot. So we just went into the bathroom. And we started shooting. I think even there you can see there's a clip where I'm on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a close-up.
Yeah.
I'm on stage, so it doesn't show what I'm, the T-shirt that I'm wearing. So it just came out like that. We just started shooting there and then. So
Yeah.
we just started shooting there and then. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
'cause-
the bathroom was a place that was more private.
Oh yeah, no people. And,
It was more quiet and it was
yeah.
you know it was easy to shoot and we found nice angles with the mirror and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I just thought I had to bring it up. Like, you know how I am. I'll ask you some crazy stuff. Like,
yeah.
Are you guys still? Is the group still active?
Naked Mind. No. I don't know what year was it, but two of the other guys split,
Okay.
and we were left as two.
Okay.
And then when I moved also from Kailicha, and then I came around this side.
KF, what's up? KF, we're out here. Okay.
Then I moved to K City.
Yeah.
Then there was a bit of a distance between now the guy that I work with, or Weezo basically. Then there was a bit of a distance. Then it became a bit difficult to work. And he also had a time where he moved to Joburg, and he was not even sure he's coming back to Cape Town. So then I started, looking around K City to find other producers I can work with, because at the end of the day, it has to go on. The show has to go on. So we're still cool with Pizzo, but it's just that we don't have time.
Yeah,
That's the only problem, because it's not like the olden days where we lived not so far from each other, and every time after school, I would go to him, we'd record.
Yeah.
Every night we'd record, So it's different now, and we're still struggling to find, just time in between everything to see how or where or when can we start recording again and just creating more songs as Naked Mind, or the two obviously left. So
but at the moment there's no like
Naked Mind still exists. Naked Mind still exists, but it's just the two of us at the moment.
But is there like plans at some point?
Yeah,
to release something.
Yeah, there's plans. We still communicate. Like I said, we still communicate. We still try and make plans. It's just the problem is just that time. So we haven't found the time yet.
Because what I was trying to establish is like you speak, but like a definite like okay, next year.
Yeah. So we haven't had those talks yet, as in, you know what, maybe next year we should focus more on. We haven't had those talks yet, but we do speak, we do communicate about it, like we should. But it's just that timetable.
Life and still trying to pursue the dream. Other question also. We had actually this conversation before, but I'm gonna ask it again.
Yeah.
What do you think you are lacking?
Oh,
where?
I think I am lacking. I would say more PR. I think that's what I say.
Yeah.
I'll say more PR and more money, because like we got to understand that in this business you need money to make money.
Yes.
And growing up, we used to think if you are a dope artist, you will make money.
Yeah.
But then as you grow up, you get to realize that it doesn't actually work like that. Doesn't matter how dope you are, you still need money to make money in this business.
Yeah.
So I feel like those are the two most things that I need, basically.
Okay. And then would you want to be signed though, or would you want to stay independent? Because we had this conversation also, and then we had a whole 3-hour kind of situation about this.
About being signed.
Yeah.
I think I said I would love a co-signing.
Okay.
Right? I would love a co-signing that offers me maybe the PR, like I said, because that's what I need.
Yeah.
If it offers me basically what I need and cannot do for myself, then I would take it. You know? But I don't think I am at the age where I would take just any deal. I would obviously have to go through the deal and make sure that it suits my time and age.
Yeah.
Because I'm not at the age where I'm hungry for fame or whatsoever. I need a paycheck.
Yeah.
And a good one.
Yeah.
And a stable one.
Yeah.
So those are the type of things I would look into before I take a deal. Just look thoroughly into the deal itself. And before, so I would take it if it's a fair deal and it suits my time and age.
But what if it's like, because remember now, like they maybe see, okay, you knew, you maybe not as like a big artist and wanna say, look, I want this and this and this and this, and they give you maybe a crap deal. Would you still take it?
I would not take it. I would not take it.
But you get that PR and all that other stuff. But
I would not take it because, like as you said, it's a crap deal. So why would I take a crap deal at this?
Some people actually take crap deals and then somehow get out of it.
And as I say, not at this time and age. And we know we've seen a lot of examples of artists who have taken crap deals, and sooner or later they get to regret it. They come out on these social medias, saying all sorts of things, regretting taking those crap deals. So we've seen those, and we have a privilege to see it, from other people. So we have a privilege to learn from other people.
Yeah.
So now why would we, go the same route? Yeah, he took it, but now you also want to take it. Like, why would you do that to yourself, though?
Yeah, and I understand. Yeah, but somehow they want it. They're like, I've been busy for like, say 5 years and nothing has. Here comes something along. Bah, take it.
Like I said, why would you take it? If you know the story, why would you take it? If you know what you want and you know what you need, so why would you take a crap? I don't understand. Why would you take a crap deal? Because at the end of the day, it's still gonna backfire. 2 years down the line, you're gonna be crying again. So why would you do that to yourself and your music and your fan base?
Some people don't care, bro. Some people don't care, bro. Other thing I want to say. Team 10,000.
Yeah.
So we're going everywhere now. We just like, I don't have specific. I just ask on the list and also just top of the dome, Team 10,000.
TTT.
What does that name mean?
Flip, I'm sweating out here.
Oh wait, like a just to wipe him, like like a
something
cloth or like a toilet paper or something. 2-ply,
3-ply, 4-ply, even a 6-ply.
Team. Sorry for not the family. That's gonna make a crazy ass noise. Yes, sorry.
So Team 10,000.
Yeah.
Team 10,000 is my first solo tape after Naked Mind.
Okay.
So you were saying, what was the question again?
That name. Why choose that name also? And also give me some mystery about it.
Why the name?
Yeah, why the name and some mystery about it as well.
Team 10,000, the name came about when I had about 3,000 and something followers on Facebook, right?
Okay.
And I wrote a post. I was like, you know what? I would love to see this account reaching 10,000. I don't know why. I just randomly went into the number 10,000, and someone commented. The first comment was like, "You must be dreaming, bro. Like, you're not that famous. You don't have. It's not like you're on TV and whatnot, So you must be dreaming. You'll never reach 10,000." And another comment came in and like, "We will make it happen," from someone else. And from then on, I just started counting down, Every time I get a new follower, every day basically I would post, countdown, etc., etc. Up until we actually got to reach that. And by the time I got to reach 10,000, other people actually posted it. Like, yeah, we are on 10,000.
Oh, okay, now, okay.
So it was not about me anymore.
Yeah.
So I saw how many people were involved, who wanted to see that 10,000.
You see that what I talked about, that's not about you anymore. It's about the music now. Now you must say, okay, now let's not do a 3 hour about that. Oh wait.
So yeah, it was amazing to see that, And So basically, that's when these new comments started coming in. Yeah, you should do a tape. You know, and
Again, see
no,
again.
but I was on the virtue of doing a tape anyway at that time.
Okay.
But then I mean, there was just that just happened with Naked Mind, you know.
Okay.
And I used to record with the producers. I knew no other producer. I knew producers, but I've never worked with them. You know, so my answer to them was like, yeah, I want to do a solo tape, but I've never worked with anyone else. So I don't know any other producer. I don't know how to approach producers, you know. So I don't know how to go about doing my own tape without, you know, Mr. P.
Yeah.
And the amazing part is people started coming in. People started saying, you know what, I'll give you beats. You know, so producers I'd never met, you know. I had producers from Joburg, Eastern Cape, you know, just offering beats. Yeah, I'll give you beats. And there was other producers from around saying, yeah, you should come and record by my studio if you need a recording studio. And, you know, people started offering beats and beats. You understand? So others offered, you know, doing the artwork.
Yeah.
So then that's when that name now came about, because that tape, it was not only up to me to make it happen, but there were also, I felt like there was a team of 10,000 people who wanted to see it happen. And they all contributed into making it happen. So that's how the name Team 10,000 came about, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's deep. But have you ever told the story to your fans?
No.
You heard it first, on KFKulture The Podcast. You heard it first.
Yeah.
Let me think about it now. Would you, example, you maybe don't like the specific brand. I brought this up already as well.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, you don't like this brand.
Township issues.
But now you get a sponsorship deal from this brand you don't like. But everywhere you go, you said, I don't like da-da-da-da. And then next day, would you take the brand?
Oh.
But they give you the bag also.
Oh,
but you said on social medias and all your people, I don't like this.
Style and shit. But they also give the bag.
Yeah.
Flip. It will depend how deep do I not like it. Like I cannot just not like it like that deep. There has to be a certain level of not liking it.
Nah, you don't like it.
There's
not a level. You don't like it.
Just don't like it. Just that.
You don't like it. Like you, it's almost like when you, when someone had to bring up, example, headphones, and you say, nah, I prefer this. Don't bring me that crap around me. Da-da-da-da.
Oh.
I only do this. This is my thing. Don't bring that. That's for broke people. Da-da-da-da.
Flip, I'll be out there like, you know what? Headphones are headphones.
That wasn't me. That was my twin.
Headphones are headphones. And come to think of it, ever since I started using these headphones, they look dope. They sound dope. They are dope. These headphones are great quality, and they are affordable. Come on, I got the bag for it. Why not? It's just headphones.
Okay, but so you would.
So yeah, I would. Like that's why I said it depends how deep the hate is. There's things that I don't think I would, associate myself with.
Okay, let's say
if it's against my morals.
Okay, let's say something like that.
If it's against my morals and principles, I would not take it.
Even if it, like the bag is like crazy.
Because morals and principles. For me, in order for anyone, in fact, if you're gonna sell something, you need to believe in it. If you don't believe in it, then how can you sell it?
There's people that actually do that. But yeah,
I don't know how.
But you're giving your opinion. You're giving your opinion.
I don't know how successful they get with it. Because if you're gonna sell something, you need to believe in it, and that's what I believe in. Anyway, if you don't believe in what you're selling, that's why I would never take. I've never taken certain jobs because I was like, you know what, this is not something I believe in. I don't think I would be able to sell this.
Yeah.
So if you believe in it, it basically becomes easy to sell.
Yeah.
So I would not take it if it's against my, principles and morals. You understand?
Okay.
So why would you, for instance, let's say you are against the abuse of women.
Yeah.
And then there's a brand that believes in that. If it's okay, and they would put it in as you are disciplining a woman. Now, why would you associate yourself with that if you don't believe in that? So I would never, associate myself with such.
Okay, so we can clarify that if it's against your morals, you won't.
Yeah.
But if you don't like it, you probably still go for it.
Yeah, if I don't like it, then like is like, man. We like, we don't like, we dislike. I mean, it's just like, just like that, we change. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the time now? Okay, not load shedding yet. Let me think. Yeah, here's my question. Like that I've been asking. Like I always ask. Yeah.
Okay.
What is the highlight of your year, of this year?
This year.
Yeah.
I've had so many.
And then there's gonna be another one also. All right.
I've had so many. But obviously.
So many, then you can you can give that.
But for most people who know me or follow me, everyone would definitely vote for, the time I did a song with Emtee, when I went to Joburg to do the song with Emtee and recording the visuals also. That has to be the greatest highlight of my life, because I've never been in Joburg. That was my first time in Joburg. So that alone, was an achievement on its own.
Okay.
And now having to go there and doing something that I love, with someone who's great.
Yeah.
It was definitely amazing.
And then this year also, you say there's so many things, but you only win one thing.
No, I only say just one of them.
Okay, another one. Okay.
Yeah.
Best moment in your career thus far.
Besides the one.
Besides, that one's done. You can't say that again. that won't count. You will say of your career, of your whole career.
Flip. Best moment, yeah. That's another one. Ntlungu Remix, yes. Ntlungu Remix with Pete Dot is one of the greatest rappers also, and Fleshy Kumkani, the youngin coming in, and is great also, and another song with Bravo, which is on my project, that's great also, So I've had a few. Now greatest what is it? Moment of my career.
Yeah, best moment in your career thus far.
Yeah, so there was that with Bravo LaRue and Flashy.
Okay, 3. Yeah.
And so there was 3.
Yeah.
That I could currently think of right now.
Damn, what about the fans? Man?
Yeah, the fans have always been there, and I always appreciate the fans, and the fan base is still growing.
But you can tell them now, like, I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you. You. Yeah, I appreciate you big time. And the fan base is still growing, which is also another amazing thing, to see those numbers growing. And we're getting new people starting to follow me, or starting to get exposed to what I do. I'm getting new fans, and I appreciate that big time.
And the other question is, since you spoke about the Emtee, for people that don't know, because I also don't know, because I kept that from asking you that.
Yeah.
How did that feature come about?
That feature, TX hit me up, and he was like, I would love us to work with Emtee. Can we make it happen? Then I was like, you know what? I know people who've worked with him before. So at that time, I already did a song with The Flash, who was co-signed with Emtee. So I hit him up, and I also hit Timo Weedy T, basically. I hit Weedy T up because he also did a song with Emtee, and he's from here in Brackenfell. So I was like, hey, how did you get to do yours? And he was like, yeah, man, I spoke with Uloli, and he's also co-signed with Emtee. So Uloli, for those who don't know, Uloli used to stay here in Kailicha, in Nyanga.
Oh, I think you're living in Langa. Inside joke.
So I hit Uloli up, and because we know each other, then I asked him, how do I go about? And then he gave me all the pros and cons, you know. Then I came back to TX and told him, this is what you should do if you want to work with him. Then he said, okay, cool, let's do that then. And basically we flew to Joburg to go and make the song.
But now my question is also, did you already have the beat and everything, like concept, everything, like there already, or did you when you went that side then?
The beat, I got the beat from Ino. He's a producer that used to stay, I don't know if he still stays there, I don't know where he stays actually. He used to stay in Nissan. Then next thing is in Worcester. Next thing is in Khayelitsha. I don't know where he stays.
Oh.
He's just all over the place.
Oh.
So I got the beat from him. You know, he was just like, you know, here's a beat, brah. You can do whatever with it, you know. And I started writing on the beat. You know, I had my own idea on the beat. And then when this opportunity came by, and UTX did not have a beat for the song, you know. He just had that wheel and whatnot. So I was like, you know what? This beat sounds dope. I might as well just send the beat. So I sent the beat to Emtee, and he liked it. He was like, yeah, this is dope. And he did the hook. And we only got to hear the hook when we got there. But we already had verses, though. Now, we wrote verses before we went to Joburg. Then he recorded the hook. Then when we got there, we had the hook for the first time. But then it made sense. It still wasn't the same.
It flows, it still flows.
Still wasn't the same, which means, you know, that good ear for music, you know, a certain beat, if a beat sounds like this, you should do a song that's on this, you know, type of concept. And that meant, you know, we're thinking alike on the beat. Yeah.
And how was that like the whole experience and having the song on what's it, Channel O?
Channel O and MTV Base.
How was that whole feedback?
Yeah, the experience was amazing. Like I said, the experience was amazing. I was in Joburg for the first time, and I was traveling a lot in Joburg. I mean, the distance just between the place that we were staying in and the place where we were meeting with Emtee or recording, that distance alone is just, it felt like a tour, you know. You know, so the experience was amazing, and getting to meet him in person also, you know, and seeing what type of person he was, you know, just there, that was amazing also. And yeah, the reception was also amazing, and I think from my fan base, people, I have fans that always want to see me win. So when they saw that, they also went crazy because they were like, there is progress. We're seeing progress. Now you're working with Emtee. Now you're working with. Now you're in Joburg. Like, they're seeing the progress and they're loving it. That meant also, you know, more inspiration to the fans, you know, and that meant also, you know, new fan base, you know. And yeah, seeing the song on TV, that was also amazing. I mean, I think before that, I've never had a song on Channel O or MTV Base. That was the first time. and yeah, it was amazing, bro. Like you can't explain such feelings. You just feel them at the moment. You can't explain them. But yeah, it was very, very, very much special and amazing.
Do you believe in your song needs to be on radio and TV?
That song.
No, in general.
Do I believe that a song needs to be
in this day and age?
When you say need, that's a whole different type of thing.
Nah, me, cause some people say, yeah, I need my song on radio. Then I'm gonna.
Then you're gonna make it.
Yeah. If I have my song on the radio, I'm gonna make it.
But I still think, yeah, as much as we can look at, there's the internet these days, and most people are killing the internet, So as much as we can look into that, but also I still feel, radio and TV does play a certain role in you getting a certain fan base,
But is it necessary?
It's not really necessary.
Would you say you would want songs?
Because
songs on
from what I've noticed, TV lately plays what's hot on the street and the internet. Sometimes. Sometimes I've seen artists who are hot on the street or in the internet, and suddenly now they're on TV because they are hot on the internet. So the TV basically has no choice but to play them because they are hot and happening on the internet. So there's artists like that. As much as there's artists who obviously do what they do to get there, So I would not say it's a necessity, because the necessity is just building your fan base, and obviously because now there's more channels. It's not just about the TV and radio. There's more ways you can actually reach out. It just TV just makes it easier, or you get introduced to a different type of fan base, if I can put it like that.
Because I feel like there's more people on Facebook than on TV. So for you to put the video, maybe example, on Facebook, and then your fans are obviously going to share it and stuff like that. And then now you're going to get traction. And now you have a higher chance of reaching that example, say 500,000 views, than on the television. Because remember now, your song is playing maybe at 1 o'clock. A lot of people's at work at 1 o'clock. They're not by the TV.
Yeah, and it also depends how often does it play, like that higher rotation.
Now you see
if your song gets higher rotation, that means every time I turn on my TV, I see that song. Excuse me. Every time I turn on the TV in the morning, there's that song. At late, there's that song. And that's what I mean when I say it also gives you that bit of opportunity to a new fan base, if I can put it like that. Because the more, every time you see something, you start registering it and you start getting used to it. Even if at first you do not like the song, but the more you hear the song, you get used to the song, then suddenly it sounds dope. So that's what TV mostly does, Yeah, we can say the internet does also that.
How many times do you go on TV and how many times do you go on Facebook? You see?
Yeah,
you're gonna see when you post. You go on your homepage and you're like, oh damn, is it song again?
I think that's an argument for a different day.
Okay.
Because I mean that's we're talking about over 1 million people here and different people. There's people who are not really glued into Facebook as much as they are on TV. There's people who just every morning they switch on their TV, whether be they are watching the news, whatnot. But they watch more TV than social media because other people don't actually like social media. There's people who don't like social media. As much as there's people who are into social media, and some are even making a career out of social media. So that's why I feel like that's just an argument for a different day, because that's a lot of people who are talking about, and we can't really split them and say we have 500,000 people who actually on Facebook and do not watch TV, or we don't have those stats. So we don't know that.
Okay, and now like it's almost load shedding time, so we got like because this conversation is gonna go. Oh.
Yeah, I know, it's gonna drag. That's why I'm saying it's an argument for a different day. That's fine.
Okay. Other collaborations you would like to do?
I think I would love, man. I don't really collab a lot. You know?
Damn.
Honestly
Are
speaking.
you selfish, bro?
I don't really collab a lot. I don't know. I don't collab a lot, but you know, it always great when collabs come by, or you know, when these opportunities to work with other artists come by, and I'm always willing to work with other artists.
Yeah.
And I've done a lot of features also within these years. I think I've done over 30 something, if I'm not mistaken, features already.
Mm-hmm.
I've done a lot of features with known and unknown artists. So commercial wise, I would really love to work with Shaza. That's just one name. I would really love to work with.
Okay.
I think if I would work with him.
Didn't you say Tira the last time as well?
DJ Tira. Yeah, I would also love to work with DJ Tira, but it does something way different.
But wouldn't you like to experiment? Like, see, that's the thing also. Like, we were talking about this also. Like,
I would love to, you know, given the opportunity. But like I said, if you would put Tira here and then Shaza, and you would say pick one to spend. Who do you want to work with? I think I would definitely most jump for Shaza.
Are you a better performer or song maker?
I would say I'm a better performer, because even most of the songs that I've done, I would just, you know, firstly perform them before record them. You know, and I think I like performing more than recording. If it was up to me, I would just perform all the songs, and then that's my mixtape.
There was that story you told me once, eh?
Yeah.
You were in Strand. I think it was Strand, yeah.
Okay.
Then you were saying you were performing drunk.
Oh.
Can you remember that story?
Yeah,
Can you tell us that story?
Oh, I think that's the first and the last time I performed, you know, under the influence. Yeah, I was in Strand. It was me and my whole crew, Naked Mind at that time. I think we were 3 at that time. There was Pizzo and me.
Yeah.
How can I forget myself? Shit, I'm trying to think who's the third member. Yeah. So yeah, we were 3, and we arrived early at the venue, you know. So that venue had, you know, the main venue there, then there was rooms there. So we wanted to sit in one of those rooms, and because we were so early, we had a bottle, you know, with. So we just sat there and started drinking while we were waiting for the fans, because it was still empty. It was still early.
Not empty as in the
Not
the
empty
art.
as in empty. Yeah. So we just started drinking there, and then we saw people coming in, you know, where we were sitting basically in the room.
Yeah.
They were like, you guys are chilling here. We might as well buy, you know, our own stuff and just come chill here. So yeah, so we ended up having a lot of people in the room, basically, you know, we're just drinking. So we did not feel or see the time. And before we even knew it, by the time I think I was going to the loo, when I went to check, flip, the venue is full. You know, and the show is already happening, it's going on. And then I hit one of the organizers. I was like, hey, bro, I think you should put us in before we get drunk. You know, not knowing it was already too late. So he was like, okay, cool. You can come in up next. Then I hit the guys up. I was like, guys, we need to go on stage before we get drunk, you know. And they were like, yeah, sure. So we went on stage. And we had a set. What we did with the set, we basically combined the set on, I'm not sure if it's on Cubase or what, but we basically combined the beat, the whole set. We're given 20 minutes to perform. So we combined it and made it one audio file. So yeah, we played it and we started mumbling. We could not hear the beat well. And, you know, we had to cut a couple of times.
Yeah.
And remember now, the first member who was Slash, because Slash does not drink. So the first member has the first song on that whole thingy. So he performs first, then he does well because he's sober.
Yeah.
Now it gets to my part, and then I start mumbling. I can't really hear what I'm saying. Then suddenly I'm like, nah, cut. Now we have to restart the whole thing.
Yo.
So it was so hectic, it was so hectic. I think we took more than 20 minutes, close to an hour on that performance. And you could feel, you could see it in the crowd. They were not really enjoying the performance. Like you could see they were just enforcing the performance on the crowd. To an extent, we even made threats like, hey, if you don't stand up, that means you have a beef with us. So it was bad. It was bad. And then we did not feel it at the time. But then after, when someone sent us the clip of the performance, like I could not even hear what I was saying on the performance. So that's when, we decided, you know what? Never and never again shall it be.
Nah, it's a dope story. That's why I had to bring it back. Like that's a dope story. That's a dope story.
Yeah.
Sneakers or jewelry?
Sneakers.
Would you go on a tour with Casper or AK?
Casper.
Damn. I knew.
Mufasa.
I knew.
What else?
Favorite place to
Mercy
perform?
or Ronaldo? Mercy. What else?
Oh yeah. Since we talk about soccer now, who's your team in the World Cup?
Oh,
Your team's probably out.
it's probably out, yeah. Like England.
Oh.
And they're out, yeah.
Now they lost against my team, France.
They lost yesterday, we were watching
Sniped
that. Oh, yeah.
What did I want to say now? Favorite place to perform?
Oh.
That you love going to?
Love going to or...
Going to perform. So when you find out like, yeah, I'm performing, I can't wait again because it was so amazing the last time. Because like that, man, like you love performing at this place.
I would say CX Nissan.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Oh, wait, you did mention it the last time.
Yeah, that's the most definitely nice.
The other thing also now is you're working on a new project. Right?
Yeah.
But we're not gonna go so deep into it. We're just gonna cover some stuff. You can next time we can sit down again when that comes out.
Yeah.
And I better get like a song that I can like play for the people that time.
Okay.
Now what's that? Okay, like
Okay.
Okay. That's
definitely.
recorded. So when I take up, don't cover like.
But cut it.
Okay, so more about the project.
The project is called Pila. Mostly produced by the Pain. Pila means heal. Basically. Yeah, it means heal, and it covers, most social issues, a lot of social issues, a lot of stories from Ekasi or from the township that we go through, different type of stories. There's a lot of storylining in there. There's a lot of love in there. There's a lot of, fiction. There's a lot of, drama in there. But those are the type of issues that I so wish, people would heal from, because I believe, as a society, there's so much we need to heal from, and I tried to cover as many issues as I could on the tape. Hence, it's called Pila, which means heal, and also there are songs that speak to me personally that I feel there were things that I also need to heal from. So that's what the tape basically entitles, man.
And you can't give like a release date or anything.
I can't give it.
I can't.
That's classified.
Abort. Okay, and so you can't give a like win, but like how many songs more or less? What can you give to the fans?
I'm looking into about at least 15 songs. At least 15 songs.
At least.
Yeah.
No features, because you said I don't do really features.
Yeah, I don't really like features, man. But to my surprise, I actually have a couple of features on the tape.
Okay.
Like I
don't
mentioned.
we'll speak about it later. We'll speak about it later, man.
Cut it.
Cut it.
Yeah.
But there is like features.
Yeah, there is features on the tape. Yeah.
And then and you plan visuals as well for it.
Yeah, most def. We definitely planning visuals. That's like go. That's like now. Yeah, we're most definitely planning visuals. We were just talking about it not so long ago,
Okay.
and as in when we're gonna shoot and which song we're gonna shoot for ASAP. So yeah.
Okay. And are you? Was this like your last performance, like for the year? Or you still gonna the rest?
I think it was the last booking for the year. Well, the year is still not over.
Yeah.
So we don't know what might still happen.
Yeah.
During December and whatnot. So yeah. So it was just the last booking. I can't say the last performance because we're still after this.
When I'm referring to performance, I mean
I was just saying, after this we're still going to a session, so we don't know what might happen there, So yeah, it was the last booking at the moment for the
that's actually quite one. Oh yeah. I didn't think about that though. Which producer would you like to work with?
Oh, flip. Local or internationally?
It don't matter. Tomato.
Either.
Either.
I'd like to work with Dr. Dre.
Oh, you did mention this. Yeah, wait, you did mention this. Okay, and locally? Since we like asked international or local.
Oh, flip. Locally, I would like to work from around Cape Town, from around here. I would love to work with Umashonisa.
Expand. What kind of
Mashonisa is a dope producer. He's one of those guys who produced for most artists like this Xhosa rapping artist, and he was also one of the dope. He still is, by the way, dopest producer, and he was in a crew called Backyard. They were also one of the best crews coming out of Khayelitsha, So I never really got to work with him. Yes, I've had, I think once or twice went to record for a feature by him.
Yeah.
But I've never really worked with him. Like I don't have a song that's mine. It's produced by him or whatsoever. So I would really love to work with him. Yeah.
Would you ever consider doing like a project, but like you and a different artist?
A joint project.
Yeah. Oh, now I remember what one was. Sorry. That was a diversion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I don't think I would ever mind doing a joint project. I wouldn't mind it,
Oh, and would you do Amapiano?
Oh, flip. I don't think I would do an Amapiano song or tape, if I can put it.
Okay, and if the fans ask you to do one?
I would not. I don't think I would ever do an Amapiano tape. I don't.
Not necessarily have to be a tape.
I would feature in it if it still gives, because the drum kit of Amapiano is not so far off from Kwaito, and that's not so far off from hip hop, So I think I would most definitely do feature in it. But
you won't do a song, your own song.
I don't think I would do my own song.
And if I mentioned,
I would mess it up. I would definitely mess it up.
No.
Popo, cut it.
cut it.
No.
Okay. And so even if the fans ask you, like,
no, don't ask me that. Do not ask me that. Nah. We don't.
I'm just trying to see like
Nah,
what
just gotta. I have to
odds-
tell them.
if
Do
odds
not ask me
answer-
that. We're not tight like that. You know. We're not. Nah. No.
So if general like fans ask you to do stuff, it depends now obviously on you if you will do it or not.
If they would generally ask me,
Yeah, if say now 10,000 fans ask you, yeah,
yeah,
do a feature with so and so and so. Would you feel like okay, they've asked, I must do it?
it would depend if I want to.
Okay. Okay.
work-
No, I'm
work
just
with-
checking.
Yeah, it would depend if I want to work with that person, and also with features often sometimes it depends on the chemistry, or we can talk about money. If the feature is paid for, then then at least I think we would be able to do it. If there is no chemistry, if there is money involved, otherwise just in G, yeah.
No.
It would depend if I would want to work with that person, if the fans would ask me to do it.
Okay. Last
But not least.
Yeah, last but not least. 2023.
2023.
Yeah. What do you have planned for 2023? Music wise?
Obviously, the first thing is the drop of my tape.
Yeah.
The visuals. I would like to do a launch. I've never done a launch before. I would like to do a launch for the first time, and I would like to work with more artists. Known and unknown. I would really like to work with more artists. And because when I get to work with artists, that's where I feel at home. I feel, like I said, I don't really do much features. So when I get these features, it's always a great feeling for me.
You heard it from the man himself. A tape and more features.
So hit me up.
Hit me up.
That you can hit me up.
Don't ask me other stuff.
Don't ask me. I'm up here. Just hit me up for that one. More features. Yeah,
more features. And not another possible project.
Yeah, possibly another one. Like even on this one, like I said at least 15 songs, and I've recorded I think more than that.
How do you plan like your music year? Do you say like okay, this year we drop 2 projects, or is it like on the fly, or like look here, I feel like project boom?
I think for me, first of all, I think ape lokshin, ape kasi.
Wait, translate, bro. Translate, bro.
Like here, around here in the township,
Yeah.
or around here in Cape Town.
Yeah.
I feel like I if I'm not mistaken, someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like I'm the most featured artist.
Comment down below. What? Comment down below.
So hence with my music, it becomes really, because I really enjoy features, more than doing my own tape. So that's why you find my tape takes time, because I would have a lot of features in between. So my music, almost kind of goes like that. So it would be, if I don't have features to cover now, let me just work on my tape. But then as soon as I get a feature, I put that on the side and just focus on that. Then once I'm done with that, then I go back to my tape. So up until I'm done. So I get more excited when I get features more than, working on my own tape. So I take my time with the music. I don't really have a certain pattern with my music. So I do song by song, depending on how or what I feel like, and then if I do 1 or 2 or 3 songs, and suddenly I can see what type of direction I'm taking with the tape, and I try to maintain that direction, but and try and be as diverse as I could be, because I don't want to release a tape that says the same thing. I always want to be diverse. I want to have different rhythms. I want to have different concepts. you know. So yeah, so with my tape, I always take my time, but you know, with features.
Do you write or? Because I was gonna ask you if writer's
Do I
block.
have ghostwriter?
Oh yeah. Oh, you can.
Yeah.
But do you write or do you just?
I do write. I am very technical. I write.
Because
I'll be in the middle of the night writing. I write.
Because the reason I asked it like that is because like you said you had a book way back.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
okay, now then you do write. So I just want to make sure because sometimes people write back then, but now they don't at all.
Yeah, they freestyle.
Yeah.
Or they do that record and pause.
Do you sometimes sit with like a writer's block? Maybe sit like a month on a song, like go on.
I can't get there. Yeah, I think I do experience that. With certain songs, you know, or sometimes it depends on how technically I want to, you know, attack a certain song.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't go the direction I want the song to go, and then I will take my time with it, you know, instead of just forcing ideas. So if I see, no, I don't really have ideas and it's not going where I want it to go. Because sometimes when I write something, because remember I said I mostly like storytelling, you know. So if the story does not go to that conclusion that I foresee, then rather wait on it, you know, and take my time with it. So sometimes, I do face it. There's songs that take long for me to finish. You know, like I did Honest and I did Honest Part 2, and now I'm struggling to do Honest Part 3 because it's not really going into the direction I want it to go, you know. But I know where I want it to go, but it's just the way I want to take it there.
Yeah.
You know? So that does happen.
And is there writer's block in the Pila project, or is it just smoothly going?
In the Pila project, the Pila project took a long time for me to do, but I would not say I had writer's block on that one. I did not have, because I think with every idea it was just smooth and easy, you know, because of the type of concept that I'm attacking. So it was not. There was no writer's block there. It was just smooth and easy.
Oh, okay, no.
Smooth.
Just like smoothing.
Yeah.
Now I was double checking. And any wise words to people who are looking up to the younger generation is looking up to you like, yay, I want to be that guy.
Oh, Flip, you're looking up to me. Am I that tall? Yeah. Well, I always say to people, because I often get a lot of fans who like say, bruh, I want to rap, and you know, I always get that, and I always say to people, if you want to do something, the first step is actually doing it. If you want to rap, the first step you should take is actually rapping. Try it out, you know. It doesn't matter if you try it out by, you know, biting a couple of lines from other artists or reciting other people's verses, but you need to start rapping, basically. Then you improve on that, you know. So anybody that wants to be like me, you know, you should just start, because I think that's the most difficult part in life as in general. You know, there's a lot of people who want to do things, but they just can't seem to start. So, but the minute you start doing it, that's when now you start seeing that, you know what, I understand now rhythm. Okay, now I need to understand the flow. And then you start improving, you start growing. Then you look into recording. You start looking for, you know, producers from around your area. I always emphasize on that. You know, before you go out there and look for a producer far away, just try and look around your area. It will cut the cost anyway. Just look around your area and see if you don't find any inspiring producer, and just ask to work with them and start from there. You know, one song, two, and if you see open mic sessions or a bit of whatever where you can showcase or perform, use whatever that you can find around your area, because after all, you know, they say charity begins at home. So you need to conquer your area before you go out there and try to conquer other areas.
Damn. Damn, too much sauce, too much. Cut it. Damn, that was some deep motivational words that I hope the people felt out there. Yo, I feel motivated. Damn.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
And also, wait. Last one. I said that. I know I said the last one. This is the last one. I said this is on the fly. What do you mean when you say?
I think I just.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do I mean?
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by?
Yeah.
You didn't even finish the question.
No. What do you mean by that? Like, I think I just found my way. What you mean? You're trying to block my way.
What you mean? But what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Yeah. My Way basically is a song that talks about what most artists go through. You know, where they get invited to shows and they get paid in things that they don't actually need or desire or want. Instead of giving them what they deserve. So My Way is basically about that because I've been through that a lot, you know, and come to think of it, a lot of artists have been through that also, you know. So My Way is about that when I finally realized, you know, when I finally found my power, you know, finally I can see, no, this is what I deserve. And this is me now trying to explain to organizers, you know, or promoters, you know, just give me what I deserve. You understand? Just give me what I deserve. I'm not saying, you know, give me Gautrain or whatsoever. Just give me what I deserve. Or at least I understand if there is nothing, but give me something.
Compensate me somehow.
Yeah, you know, exactly. But don't offer me things I don't need. Don't be out here offering me Bev. I didn't say I want Bev, you know? You don't know what type of situation I left at home. You understand?
Yeah.
And I always say, you out here offering me a packet of biscuits, and what if I want half bread or something, or a dozen of eggs, you know?
Negotiate.
Exactly. So find out what I need first.
Yeah.
Or at least give me something, then I can, you know, look into what I need. You understand? So the song My Way was about that. It was me finding my own power, you know, saying, you know what, I'm taking back my power with this song. So that's what I say basically on the song. And when I say I think I just found my way, and people trying to block my way, and it's those people who still trying to, you know, they're still trying to, you know what, no, we're not gonna give you that, we're gonna give you this. No, bro, come on, it's a song, we should, you know, we work together, you know, we're all struggling, so we don't have anything. But then when they actually get to make the money, they never call me, they call the big shots or the big stars. But I was the first one, you know, who they called when they did not have the budget.
Damn, we won't mention names because this is not that kind of podcast.
So yeah, I believe a lot of artists go through that. There's a lot of promoters, when they start off, they call these artists and they're like, you know, we're trying out something. No, we're going to grow. And then when it actually grows, they never call them. They start calling the big dogs and they start paying them. And you never get a cent out of it. And you're like, yeah, I perform there first, but you never get anything out of it.
Damn, this podcast is dedicated to you guys that don't want to help him find his way or don't want to be in his way.
So do not block my way, man. What you mean?
Oh wait. Once again, thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming through, man. Thank you. And your styles also there in the background, yo. Oh wait, shot man. Where can people find you, by the way?
You can find me in a G. You can find me in a cut. C-section. Cut it. Yeah, you can find me on social media. ProXnakedmynd. That's one word. Mind with a Y instead of an I. So it's ProXnakedmynd. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, iTunes. Apple Music.
Basically, all your major streaming platforms.
ProXnakedmynd. Do not look for me on what's those dating sites. Don't look for me there. I'm not there.
Always shot, man. Okay, so once again, thank you for XO coming through. Away. And once again, if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I brought Kylich's King out here, so better subscribe, you know. We we're doing big things. And I will definitely have him back again because obviously we have spoken behind the scenes also. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, drop a comment. We would love to hear what you say, what you think. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode.